everyone, this is Carolyn with Hollywood First Look Features, and right now I'm at the premiere of Annabelle Creation. It's the follow-up to the hugely successful Annabelle and the fourth film in the Conjuring universe. This time, director David Sandberg is at the helm. Let's talk to some of the cast. First off, you've been in two really very popular horror movie franchises, but you're not even old enough to actually go into the theater and watch this. What is that experience like for you?
Well, I actually love horror movies, and my parents are fine with it because I have two older sisters, so they're like, okay, fine, you can do this. And so I just feel like the genre is just super cool because it's all these different genres combined into one. It's horror, obviously, and then it's comedy, and it's also drama, so there's people crying and laughing and screaming all at the same time, and I feel like it's really cool.
You were one of many girls in this movie. What was that experience like working with other kids at your age on a scary movie about a doll?
I feel like it's really cool because I never really got to work with other kids before in a film. So it was a great first experience, really, overall. And everybody was so nice, and everyone's we basically bonded family during this, which was, I didn't expect that at all because every project is different. So you don't know if you're going to be close with the cast or not. But I feel like I really was, and we're still best friends till this day.
I want to know, what was the most fun for you playing Carol in this movie?
Super superficial answer coming from an actress, because there were a lot of fun things. Like, I love working with David, and I love being collaborative. It was so much fun. I loved the wardrobe. I love it so much. I actually took a sneaky picture of the wardrobe rack when I had my first fitting, and I wasn't supposed to.
Oh my god!
It's so blurry, but I was so happy I took the picture because I was like, saddle shoes? Oh my goodness, high-waisted pants?
I totally get you on that end.
I loved it. I love period pieces. So also the sets, the wallpaper, and the bedding, everything was so immaculate. You felt like you were in a house.
How do you feel that, reviews are coming in and they're saying this is actually better than the first one? I mean, have you heard that yet?
Yes, I have heard that.
How does that make you feel?
Oh, very glad. Very glad that we did a good job, and it makes me happy for the rest of the crew and the cast, knowing that everyone worked so hard and everyone had such a great attitude on set. It just feels like a good reward to hard work.
Well, when they brought you the script and they asked you to direct it, what were your first thoughts when you were reading the pages?
Well, my first thought before they sent the script was actually, well, what's it going to be? Like a sequel to Annabelle? Is this just going to be the same movie again? But then when I actually read the script, I saw that, oh, this is actually very different. New characters, a new story. It's sort of its own thing where you don't even have to have seen the first one necessarily. So it felt like, okay, this I can make my own.
What do you think audiences have come to expect with the Conjuring series and with Annabelle in general?
A lot of scary scenes, a lot of tension, and I think also this feel of sort of classic horror, more old school horror, which was something I was going for with this one.
Well, the reviews are coming in, and everybody's saying not only is this actually probably better than the first one, but the feel and the cinematography and the sound, and not only and the performances. I mean, how does that make you feel hearing those types of reviews?
Feels great. That's what you hope for, and I've already seen the movie with the audiences a couple of times, and the response has been amazing so far. I love just sitting in a theater and hearing people scream and laugh and even talk to the screen. I love that.
Okay, I want to know, what was your favorite thing working on this film?
My favorite thing?
Yes.
That's so hard. I did love doing all the stunts because I actually did my own stunts.
Did you really?
They had a stunt woman on set, and I love her, and she's really sweet.
And you just pushed her out of the way?
No, she encouraged me to do them. I actually trained for a month and a half to do stunt training for the Fifth Wave, and so I'm prepared for stunts now.
That's actually really amazing. And they let you do this?
They did. She actually did a couple of them, but then they actually ended up using mine.
How does that make you feel?
Really excited. I'm glad I did a good enough job.
And what was it like working with the director?
David, I love David. He's just one of the most brilliant people I've ever met. He adds his own twist to every single scene. He's just such an incredible person.
I was very lucky with this movie to be invited to set and to really kind of get inside the tone that the actors were creating in person. And I mean, the production design on this movie is absolutely beautiful and so detailed. And one of the first things the day he just said, just come by anytime. And I just had the opportunity to walk around this huge set on the Warner's lot, which is built on a soundstage, every room of the house, and just kind of really get inside the tactile. Yeah, it's important to sort of touch things, and it's sprung this thought of, well, this is a movie that is very firmly rooted in the 50s, and I was thinking Annabelle's a toy, so I was thinking, what does a toy doll or a children's toy sound like from the 50s? So one of the first things I did was order a ton of really old toy instruments from eBay that had to be from the 50s. And so all these boxes kept arriving at my studio, very sort of, some really dusty and mucky, like, oh my God, what, this literally hasn't been opened for about 70 years. And people have them stored in their attic and sell them for $20. And some of them were completely unusable, but there was one instrument, this very beautiful toy piano, which is about Annabelle size. And I just started playing on it, and it's like straight away there was a melody, which was like, okay, there's our theme. And what was weird is that the theme worked on an orchestra as well as this kind of really creepy sort of toy, like, don't look at that doll kind of melody, if you know what I mean. Right. So, yeah, a lot of it was just kind of getting inside the physical world of the movie and just seeing what happened next.
Annabelle Creation is in theaters on August 11th. This is Kira Lynn, and you are watching Hollywood First Look Features.